reporters who's also burning in the sun just like I am. If I could cut to Aishwarya Paliwal, who's currently at Khan Market area. We also have Milan, who's at Pitampura, Northwest Delhi. We also have Ashutosh Mishra from South Delhi, who's right now towards the south part of Delhi. Aishwarya, I'll start with you. Khan Market, which is certainly looked at as an upmarket area. Are we seeing satisfying voter turnout? And give us more on the spirits among the people there where you spoke to them.
Well, let me tell you, Nabila, close to 34% voting has been done in the New Delhi constituency. We are seeing two big people. One side is Somnath Bharti. On the other side is Basuri Suraj, who is a debutante now. She, let me tell you, has been going from booth to booth, making sure people are coming out and voting. Definitely, we are also seeing on the other side, the Aam Aadmi Party believes that this time they will be able to snatch this seat away from the BJP. But the past two elections have a very different story to tell. 2014, 2019, both the times we saw how it was a sixer right out of the field for the Bharatiya Janata Party, and this time too the party is hoping that there will be a hat trick and they will be able to get all the 7 seats. But as far as voting is concerned, overall percentage in the national capital is close to 34%. People at the moment are still queuing up, so what we are believing is that as the fresh numbers will come up, we will see close to 60% of voting, or maybe more, close to 70% is what a lot of people and political parties are hoping for. Right. People definitely, Nabila, beating the heat and coming out and voting.
Okay. Let me check with Milan, who's also with us. Milan, if I may ask you, is your vote in Delhi? Have you voted already? And do we know if all smooth? Has there been any technical snag at any place? There were initial apprehensions cast on a slow process of voting in some polling booths. Atishi, Delhi minister, had complained, saying this is deliberately being done by the Delhi police in cahoots with the BJP to try and ward off, people who wanting to from the areas with the India bloc stronghold areas. Those people coming to vote, many of them deliberately trying to ensure that it's a slow process so that they put off with the idea and leave from there. Is there any truth to any of those claims?
Well, I don't think so, Nabila. First of all, my vote is in Bombay, so I think that's already passed, and today it's voting in Delhi. But let me show you, such a beautiful bowling booth has been made in this, Northwest District area, and that is something that, this is, you are talking about burning in the sun. I can completely understand. It's peak afternoon, very, high temperatures, heat waves across. But look at the line of voters. They are continuously coming and going, and there's been this beautiful selfie booth that has been put up. There's a beautiful, montage of flowers and other things that have been put up here for people to come and click pictures and take selfies with their families. So I think that the voters are enthused, at least in this part of Delhi especially. And as we talk about the voter percentage also, in this particular booth where I am now, it's over 40%. Voting has already taken place. And, these are just some of the measures that
All right. Well, of course, there are network issues in some of the high-profile areas as well. It's, of course, strict security amid the intense security across the national capital. Voting is underway. So there are jammers in a lot of places, including the place that I'm at in Vijay Chowk, the Parliament area. There's jammers that are placed. We are, of course, using high-speed internet to bring you and relay information. So this is, of course, done. Jammers are placed usually for security in the national capital. Let me cut across to Ashutosh Mishra, also in parts of South Delhi. Ashutosh, what's the mood? And give us on the real the upbeat mood among politicians, considering that in the two times that BJP has won, 2014 and 2019, the third time, a lot of them within the India bloc, of course, they're the opposition, they would believe the same, but they feel that the alliance with the Congress and the AAP collectively coming together has really emboldened them like never before. What's the sense you get?
Well, that's not only seen in the national capital. For all 6 phases so far, or 5 phases that have been passed, we see almost every state, wherever there is an alliance place. So I believe it's just a simple formula to tackle with the BJP electorally, where the NDA is the formula of one seat, one candidate, and this time exactly the same formula, one seat, one candidate by the opposition. So there is no anti-BJP vote split. So that's exactly the idea, and perhaps they believe if the voters coming together and they are consolidated, that could, perhaps give potentially some power to the opposition, that they will be able to fight against the BJP. So far in the morning, even in the Delhi, there were literally vibrant colors at all polling station now, but gradually, it phased out as we see rise in the temperature after 11 o'clock. Several booths, of course, we can only expect people to come out. Machines, even the transmission machines are collapsing in this excessive temperature, even human being. And for reporters like us, we face this almost every day, but for ordinary people working in air-conditioned office or different places, it is really difficult to face this sunburn, this kind of heat at the polling station. So one can only expect that after 3 o'clock there will be slightly better situation, because till 6 o'clock they'll be allowed to at least go outside. And also more, it is also concerning for the political parties, not just the BJP, but also AAP and Congress, that whose voters are coming out, whether they are being able to pull out their supporter, their vote bank to the polling station. Because as end of the day, what matters is to work at a booth level. If you are able to bring your voters, you believe they are your voters, and they come out to vote in favor, that will only change your fortune. Otherwise, so far, luckily there have not been any technical snag reported. Of course, some humanitarian issues that have been reported by certain political parties, but that has been case almost across the country, almost every state. So far, no technical snag glitch have been reported, no EVM issues have been reported. There have been some lapses
but
that were
what I
accused by the
hear
opposition.
from several people. Right, Ashutosh. But what I do, very disappointing to hear from a lot of people. In fact, some of my close friends and family who live in Delhi claim that they did not update their address, and that led to them being denied their opportunity to cast their vote. So they went up all the way to the polling booth, but unfortunately, because their address wasn't updated, they had all the voters' ID and all the details, all the identification was done. But because the address was not updated, somehow their names were deleted from the voters list. So it seems like these kind of issues have been persistent, and not just in Delhi, but across India. But it is certainly an appeal, and we've heard voters saying this time and again that they really want to vote. Some kind of misses should be given some kind of leeway, some grant should be given to ensure they can cast their vote, even if they have a national ID. If they have a proper identity card, then they should be allowed to vote. If this could be something that the EC can consider, it would be great, because a lot of people haven't been able to vote because of some small glitches of not updating their vote, updating their addresses in their voter ID, etc., losing out on their opportunity. But nonetheless, so far in Delhi itself, we are seeing nearly 25% voter turnout as of 1 p.m. As of 1 p.m., I beg your pardon, 35% voter turnout that we have from the national capital, Delhi. We're hoping those numbers go up. But that's it from me here. I'm going to bring you through the course of the day snippets from what we see across the national capital. Our band of reporters who are on ground bringing you all the latest to expect minute coverage on India Today.